of treats that is completely full. Usually gets at least one treat a day. Getting our supplies ready for the upcoming hurricane season isn't that hard at all. Since this really isn't our first rodeo, as it were, we know what comes first every year. First, we go through what we currently have on hand and make a list of what we may need. This allows us to know ahead of time of what we need to get before any storm takes aim at our direction. We go through all of our current supplies for the 2021 hurricane season, making sure Duke has more than enough food, treats, and water in case a storm comes our way. Okay, this is what I mean by stocking up on food. He has a little bag of this at least twice a day because of his appetite. It's the perfect size, the perfect portion amount. That's what he's eating. We have enough here, and we have this box right here. I'm trying not to show a brand name because I don't want to get into too much trouble, but you get the point. I have another box off the side as well. And this right here is Duke's box of treats that is completely full. Usually gets at least one treat a day. I'm hoping that he won't go through the whole thing. This bucket right here is going to be for his water. We're going to do that last minute, probably on Saturday, to make sure that we have enough water on hand for him. Because if the power goes out around here, the water tower will go out as well. We also make sure that Duke's grandma and I have enough food, water, and snacks as well. Of course, everything has to be non-perishable since we could lose power during a storm. And speaking of power outages, batteries are next on our list of essentials. There's our battery situation. We're doing pretty good with that. Every size from AAA to D are used in our house, so we stock up as much as we can every trip we make to the store. It's better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. OTC and prescription meds are next on the list of things to have. Just because a hurricane is coming our way, that doesn't stop us from needing our meds, so we make sure we have whatever OTC meds we may need in case of headaches or tummy troubles. Any prescription meds are just as important. We talk to our doctors to make sure we have enough to last us through any storm. That way we aren't running out and worrying about meds at the worst time possible. Another thing that should be on the list of pre-hurricane to-dos is adding hurricane straps to your roof. They help to transfer the force of the winds from the most vulnerable parts of the roof to the walls and foundation of the home. This helps to keep the roof in place during a storm, keeping the house intact. Now it's time to think of the windows. During a hurricane, loose objects can easily become flying missiles and break your windows. This allows the high winds into your home to do more damage. That's why we have to board them up before a storm makes landfall. This keeps the windows from being broken, helps protect against any flying objects that weren't tied down, and keeps the high winds from getting into your house. Which now brings me to outside objects. We always pick up our chairs and other items, storing them away when a storm is coming in. Not really a fan of having things hitting the house during a hurricane. With this list in hand, we now have the beginnings of what we will need should we need to hunker down during this hurricane season. But this isn't the complete list. There are a few more things to go through should a storm be heading our direction, and they require a bit more planning since they could mean the difference between staying or evacuating. Hence the reason to start early. And we will go through those items in our next prep video. We hope you enjoyed our video today. May your week be filled with joy, laughs, and smiles. And we will see you again right here next time on Sweet Little Duke. Until then, my friends, stay safe and enjoy yourselves. Thanks for watching. Later.